And hello everybody, welcome in, my name is Basil, and we're going to be doing more Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. Whew, okay. Nothing really changed on the team. I did give the Flygon a couple of TMs just because it needed them. We don't actually have Earthquake yet, so everything is painful. Hello, Pixel. Mod Pixel reporting for duty. Yep. Do not summon a curse. Summon a good curse, if anything, which is actually called a blessing. Anyhow, we are at the power plant. I've positioned myself fittingly because I think we should be doing power plant stuff. I should probably swap around for the Diglett. Oh, that's the curse you summoned, I see. I see, you summoned a bot. Oh, that is timing. Wow, you came all the way here? Maybe you're a Pokemaniac too? Want to see my collection? No, thank you. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Rhyhorn. I believe Rhyhorn just dies to a magnitude. 6 isn't quite the... not quite the result that would kill. Oh, well, I say nothing. 6 is apparently just sufficient. The Dug Trio knew exactly what it needed, and that is what it did. 8 will definitely kill the Lickitung. Not the kind of curse you wanted. Well... seems to me like that was deliberate. Summons a curse, bot appears. Okay. Before I head inside, there is a plan. We have plans, okay? I don't think... well, it has been an eternity since I did this. But we will go in here with the full intent of trying to reach Zapdos. Which isn't gonna be a Zapdos, mind you, but I will not touch a single Pokeball because they can be Voltorbs and Electrodes. So I will not touch a single item until we've captured Zapdos. Or whatever was replacing it. No, it's just an item. If it's a legendary, like... full disclaimer, if it's legendary, I may or may not use it. I don't really want to use legendaries, but if it's something really cool, and I can't really think of anything right now that would be an example. But if I can think of something really, really cool, then I might. But I don't intend to. Last time we skipped out on this because I was dumb and overly... what's it called? I was overly confident in my team, but this time I would definitely just make sure that I've used all of my chances. Oh, Repel Dwarf. There you go. Number 2. Nothing there. We did just hear Zapdos cry. Let me actually... plug in my in-ears a little bit deeper into the depths of my ear canals. Oh, there we go. Now then, hello Zapdos. What are you? What do we think? It is scale, so it should be on similar strength, at least on the base stats. So it could, yes, stacking. Stacking would be cool. So slacking would be cool. There's also many others. Cursed one. Okay, we will call it Cursed one, whichever it is. Yo! Well, what are you? What are you gonna be? It's... well... does it really have a similar base power? I accept. Alright, we no longer have the Master Ball, we use it on the shiny. I accept. I like Jolteon, Jolteon. All the evolutions are cool. I just kind of expected something. Yeah, Zapdos got replaced with its Fursona. Word. But yep, we will call you Cursed One. I think we even have this. Right? Right. Okay. Well, is this just the exit? Oh, it's like a side entrance. Weird. But, okay, so you could exit through there. Now, we can go full Loot Goblin mode, though. And also see what we missed. Theoretically. If Electrodes and Voltops have been anything special. Imagine now we get legendaries. That's not a legendary, but that's so cool. A Rapidash. Magnitude will definitely absolutely annihilate a Rapidash. WWW Rapidash. I love that. Twitch just literally made that a website. Okay, what are you? Thunderstone. Not that we need it. I believe there is the TM Thunder in here. Fittingly, there should be TM Thunder. So that is mostly what I want out of this. Yeah, Repel Wharf. What else could we have gotten, I guess? We could have had Nocturne. Cacturne. Nocturne? Cacturne? That's actually fairly dangerous. I'm not sure I should keep you in if there's Cacturnes. Let's do this. Let's do that instead. What is Nocturne? Nocturne is... Oh, Protector's in here. Nocturne is a bird. True. True. And monkeys. Yep, this is definitely hell for Diglets. Level cap is 47, so we are all good. Even for Hoot Hoot. Yes. No, wasn't that Noctowl? Or am I thinking of an entirely different game, perhaps? That is also very possible. Oh, it's Nocturne. Ooh, Sharpedo is also cool. I would love... I love that. Maybe you're stupid. Nah, you're probably not. Well, the name... It's definitely not that name. But... Isn't there another thing that's called Nocturne? Hello and welcome in Bumble. I was just about to say hello and welcome in Sharpedo because that's the first thing I read. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let me go ahead and do the nicely things to do. Let's do Bumble TV. Boop. There we go. Right, power plant actually was a Jolteon. So we captured our Zapdos equivalent in the power plant, which was a Jolteon. Not a legendary, not exactly what I wanted, but I will take it. Jolteon is still cool. What I'm doing, so that's something. Oh dear. Is it still absolutely blasting hot for you? It has become like 24 degrees here. Nocturne is not a Pokemon. Now I have to check because Nocturne is... Oh, you know what? Nocturne is a League of Legends character. That explains it. But yes, it's cooled down over here now at like roughly 24 degrees, 25. And the wind has cooled down as well. It is mildly sticky. But we can survive being sticky. I feel like I'm just going back the wrong way again. Cuddly friend, all the teddies. Noctowl is who you're thinking of. Yes, that is, but I also said Nocturne first, and then we were like, wait, what? Why did I come up with Nocturne? But yes, it's a League of Legends character. That's why it was in my brain. Thunder, there we go. Now we have everything we wanted. We got Protect and Thunder from here. I actually wanted to press Dig here. Let me press Dig. That is a power plant done. Oh, interestingly enough, it put me out there. Huh, weird. Now we have to do Seafoam. Seafoam Island. If we can't get a legendary from the power plant, maybe Articuno will give us something. Do we need strength? Do we need a slave for that? We don't have rock break. Rock smash. Oh, we didn't. You know, sometimes being stupid is really painful. That would have been especially dumb. We went ahead and collected the golden teeth, especially last time. But we held on to them like a maniac. There you go, old man. Give me your strength. HM4. There we go. And now I can give something strength. What? Can something learn strength without hurting the movesets too much? Anything can learn strength. You've begun as an HM slave. I might as well, huh? Yeah. I'm probably just going to use Water Pokemon and Dugtrio for Blaine. Flygon will just be the HM serve, sadly. But at least it gets to stay with us for these tiny adventures. That's just a rare candy. Stupid me. Indeed, stupid me. Okay, that was it for this area, though. Okay. Seafoam. I hope I don't need Rock Smash for any of that. Now I just need to swim all the way over there. I remember when Tiny Me got stuck over at Seafoam with no other choice but to struggle my way out. The curse is busy playing Everness to Neverness. Ah. I wonder, did they fix any of their issues? Because there was a massive drama with Everness to Neverness having a lot of AI in it. So it did get a lot of cancelling. They removed the AI stuff. Woo! Okay. I think that we're at a point where we almost can't avoid it. Even... What's it called? Expedition 33 got cancelled for a moment there because it had a single poster that wasn't replaced with real art. Because it has placeholder art. Wait, how do I get inside of here? Bulbasaur, we already have you. We already had our encounter for this. Is this Seafoam? It is Seafoam Island. Okay. So now we need to be careful. Bum, 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 bum. And use max repels like crazy, probably. And find our way out of this hell. And to Articuno. Time to go get your Vaporeon. That would be... oh yeah, right. Glaciola isn't in this yet. Current is much faster. Oh, you need... What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Do I need something else? Do I need something else? You have to get in via Fuchsia. Via Fuchsia? What? You need to enter the other side. Okay. Okay, I accept. See, this is what I've got you guys for, because I don't remember this. Tiny me. You need to enter the other side. Maybe I could have just swum over, but I don't know. So I'm just swimming through Fuchsia now. Hello, Route 20. Let's just swim past all of these guys. No, you had to turn around. Yeah, it's been ages since I've been here. I've avoided Seafoam since I was a child because I got stuck there. And having to struggle out because everything hurt and was evil was annoying. So I never went here again since. Bum, 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 bum. No, Cedar King would also be really dope. Horsey down. Cedra will also go down. Copium is taking care of everything. Wait. What? You have poison point? What? That is weird. I see you still enjoy offering helpless little water creatures. Yes. Anything that stands in my way shall be eliminated. Now, where is... Do I have an antidote? I do. Good, because Good job, me. Because I didn't really want to go back at all. Because I did not deserve this. Hey, nothing died yet. There you go. Seafoam Island's the other entrance. I think... Let me just make very sure that the repel is still active. Because I don't know. Repel. Okay, it's still there. Good. There's a strength ball and there's a hole. Today. Today is the important part, okay? And nothing really has died much since, honestly. Like, we've been good on keeping stuff alive. For a moment there, I was really scared that that was gonna be a Volt Orb. So, anything over here? This looks like a hidden item spot, but no. There's another strength rock. Dunk, dunk. Now there's 2 stairs. This one's here. Do I need to shove all of... Yes, we did need to do this, right? That's how the water comes down below. And we need to go down here. What's up here? That's another stair? But isn't there another rock then that I tossed down? There's the other rock. Revive, which is absolutely useless. Ooh. So this is the other rock. Boop it down. Then we go up again, and there is 2 stairs now. So there's this stairway. Giving us a big pearl, so that's money. The stair up. That's not really... Ooh. I need to stop taking an extra step. If we get a single encounter, we're out of here. I don't even think we can use Jolteon right now. Was it level 50? I believe so, right? There's a lot of stones there now. We can't surf here. Can we move them? No, if we move them in, they're stuck. I believe we need to fall down a hole. Do we need to drop several rocks in? Oh, I should have maybe watched a tutorial before I did this. Is there a rock missing is the big question. We haven't checked out all the stairways yet. There is a stairway down. There's a sign. Danger fast current. Well, no shirt. Push the left, push the right one in. I can't push the right one. Ah. But then, okay. But where does this stuff lead to? There's another rock. Let's push all the rocks before we do too much. Boop. Make sure we push in all the rocks before we waste time. We might already be wasting time, but you know what? Ultra Ball doesn't do anything. That's just a current. Boulders might change the flow of water. Okay. So now we have to go back through here, and we have this stair where we came from. Oh, is this where we came from? Oh my god, I need to stop taking an extra step each time. Now there's a rock up there. Didn't we do this already? Or will they always just reset because the game is mildly dumb about it? That might be what it is. The game may very well be mildly dumb, so we have to push this one in. Probably, I hope so. We can't push you anywhere because you're just at the wall. Right? Yeah, we can't push you to the left because we can't ever get him down. We can push this up and you down, I guess. Oh, oh, oh. Wait. Do this. Push. Oh, that was close. Drop. Okay. So now those two are down. Now what? So this is... Oh, there's a rock there in the current now. Okay. Do we go up or do we go down? Up or down? Up or down? I think we need to go down. So now the water has calmed here. Can also fall down the holes. Well... Oh, there it is. Hey, birdie. How you doing, birdie? So what are you? What are you? You are a Tyranitar. Oh, that is not a Vaporeon. Okay. Okay. That is pretty dope. You deserve an Ultra Ball. Game 1. Tyranitar is pretty dope. That is really, really dope. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum. But no legendary, but at least this one is more in the way that I expected it to go. Anybody want to name a Tyranitar? I know what it's called in German. I'm waiting for you guys to maybe name it, otherwise I will put it in German. Tito has been one of my favorites from the past. One of the OG team members. Just making sure you spell right. You evil. I only misspell half of the Pokemon. Okay. Well, nothing's coming up, so des po tar. Yep, yep. There we go. Is there anything else here? I don't know, and I don't care. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like this. This place is weird. Whoosh. Too much trauma of having been stuck here. Okay, but we can't use it yet because it's level 50. Thanks for the hydrate. I will hydrate again. Okay. Let's also check the natures of them. Bum, bum, bum. To see how badly we pulled. It's not that hot anymore, but yes. I actually only have fizzy water now, and I forgot to make tea. There is that. Where's Jolty? There's a Jolty. So Jolteon is Rash with Volt Absorb. Volt Absorb is cool, but I think useless. I don't think the Elite Four has anything. Nope. But still cool. Double Kick, Pin Missile, Thunder Wave, Agility. Okay. Sorry, I missed Articuno as I was talking with Mama. What did you get? Tyranitar. Yeah. Big boy. Big girl, I should say. Docile. Sandstorm. Rockslide, Thrash, Scary Face, and Crush. Crush? Crunch. Big Mama. We did, by the way, get something very, very special last time, Bumble. We got a shiny Clefairy. So it deserved a Master Ball. That is still special. Did you shiny claws? I'm not allowed to use it, but it is pretty cool. That is really, really cool. Again, level cap is 47, so no using any of this. My niece, a Tyranitar toy yesterday. Nice. We will now head into the Pokemon Mansion, or Cinnabar Island Mansion. Repel the Dwarf, great. Let us reattach that. And figure out how to get through this again. Where is it? There's the max repel. Ma'am, you constantly whine about having to put huge ring lights. You must be. Yes. Yes. Fine. Accept. I accept my fate. I shall be hydrated. Okay, this is that. Oh, I hate walking through this. Hello, trainer. Get beaten. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You bought them a Tyranitar, like a plushie, or like a plastic toy, or a card. Like, there's many ways to buy a Pokemon for somebody. I will ignore that comment. Youngster Johnson. Huh. Leroy. Wait, no, that's Jenkins. Never mind. Brick break that. There we go. Down goes Eradicate. Plastic figure. Press a button on the back and its mouth opens. Oh, that's cool. They didn't have that stuff back in my day. Or if they did, it was really badly done. There's the Mewtwo statue, or the Mew statue. So now there's doors that have opened. So there's an item, protein, okay. And then there's doors over here, or are they closed still? No, you're still closed. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Not that way. No. That is one repel. Okay, calm down, Grandpa. What do you mean I should calm down? I will never calm down. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. You know, he has a Charmander. That's gonna get killed. Arrow Ace. Bum bum. Charmeleon. Arrow Ace. I feel like we already had a dude that had exactly those two, but no Charizard. It got crushed. No, poor Charmander. It got crushed. What's in here? It's zinc. What's over here? It's a book. July 10. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. They could have done so much cool stuff with this. Like, the movie was great. Yes, I'm going old man style again. But the movie was great back in the day. July 5th. Guyana, South America. Which is still weird to read. There's South America in Pokemon Land. New Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Calcium. Okay, I think that is it for these places. Yep. Now we need to activate Switchy Switch. And in the front. Then we can go up here. Goodbye, Repel. I don't actually remember what we had last time. What did we capture here? Something. There's another switchy switch, but let's first of all check the other places here. Iron. And then we can open up that door down there. Low Scientist. Oh, this was the Forly door. Kanto is literally based on the Kanto region of Japan, so it's not like shopping in South America. Yes, but we haven't since really had that kind of stuff. Ever since then, they just kind of made everything its own thing. Hugely inspired by real life stuff, but they've also just made stuff their own thing. What came after this? Hoenn? I'm not even sure what Hoenn was supposed to be based off on. But then we had Sinnoh, which is just a mountainous region. And Hoenn is also based on Japan. Okay. That's fine. Sinnoh is also Japan. Fine. Fine. When we get Pokemon Rocket and Gunpowder, then and it becomes South America, maybe then maybe then everything will be changed. HP up. I believe we had to go Sinnoh Hokkaido. I don't remember now where I needed to fall down from. This way? I think so. This was, I think, the correct path. No, it wasn't. Frick. We don't need to flick the switch. Bye, Repel. There's a really annoying fly in this room, and I can't deal with it. Because I have to keep the window and the shutters down. Outside light is not something that cameras like very much. Let's go. Flies. Ah, yes. The very kind people in chat suggesting I hit it or kill it with fly spray. Eat it is also not on my list. I will simply ignore it for 2-ish more hours, and then it'll be able to just fly out. February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. How very what's the word? Ingenious of you guys to call it Mewtwo. Did we beat you? Yes, we did beat you. You were the Charmander, dude. Alright, we needed to flick the switch again. Press it, bop it. Twist it. Okay, hello says. I feel like he doesn't like our suggestions. No. What gave you the hint? Okay, so this time I need to go this way. Should like them. Also, Mew giving birth implies that Mewtwo did not come from an egg and was instead life-born. Can become carnivorous plant. They changed. Oh, okay, thank Arceus. On the topic of Arceus, they did change the Pokemon lore here and there because we have a Pokemon god in form of Arceus. So theoretically, how was Mew then? Did Mew create God or did God create Mew? We're back in the what's it called? Watchmaker paradox all over again. Heart attack indeed. You should just read self-destruct and you go, whoa. Technically, you could be a Venus flytrap. No. Aesthetically, no. I'm already a Basil herb. Okay, let's use another antidote. Antidote. Not on the... There we go. Arceus hatched from the first egg and it used the eggshells to make the sky and earth. With Mew created God and... Arceus came first and created Mew. Ah. This is the deep Pokemon religion, the lore, that I never thought I'd care about. I wanted to look for potions and I probably missed them. I don't want to use like super good potions. There we go. Ugh. I'm a tired plant today. There we go. Pokeball, give me Carbos. That went outside. No pressing the outside. Oh, there's a door. So what do we need to do? We needed to press the thing that I missed last time. Let's try not to miss it this time. Jesus Christian, do you know who was the first Pokemon ever made? I wasn't that Rhydon. I feel like I just sent, like, last week or so, I think I sent that reel over to Pix. Where it was like a, who's gonna be millionaire questionnaire. Of like, what was the first Pokemon? Was it Pikachu? Was it Rhydon? Was it Arceus? Or was it Mew? I think not even Pikachu, but Mew was in there. And yes, it is just Rhydon. It was the first one made. And when the Dittos touch trash and sludge, they turn into Grimer. Really? That's weird. On the topic of Growlithe, in one of the first movies, it might even be the Mewtwo movie, like Pokemon the movie, they showed off Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, along with a fourth stone tablet on the wall. And they basically depicted like a dog, and it was Arcanine. Yes, it was Arcanine. It was meant to be Arcanine. Arcanine was like supposed to be a legendary. For a while though, I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, is that supposed to be Entei? But no, Entei makes no sense. What other dog would be like that? And I was like, oh, that might be Arcanine. That's weird. But yeah, imagine making a whole video game, making an anime, making a movie for the anime, and deciding then that Arcanine would be legendary for the movie, but never again. That's weird. Unless the movie came before the games, but that's still weird. Oh well. Gold Arcanine was supposed to be the pseudo-legend, but they ended up making a Dragonite. September 1st, Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Womp womp. Press the Mewtwo button. It would still be cool to get, like, the movie Mewtwo in full armor. Is that... Did they make that ever as an event, giving you movie Mewtwo? Then we go up here, there's this dude. Yes, the Arcanine Pokédex entry says it's legendary. Oop. Which is still interesting. But it's also like, why would they do that? Oh, why do this? It's so weird. Because it's just a regular Pokemon by now. He'd be well OP. Well... Wasn't there... Oh my god. I haven't watched new Pokemon anime, okay? I just saw stuff of... I believe in the new ones... Or something, they captured legendaries. And I believe they captured a Mewtwo? 2 Mewtwo's? I saw a lot of, like, double Mewtwo fan art. Dun, 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 dun. To confuse specifically me? Yes. Makes sense. Do we need to... We should grab this first, which is Blizzard. Blizzard probably doesn't do much. But it is an item. Oh, come on, let me just press the button. Who wouldn't? And this is still open. Interesting. Wide open. Give me the Pokeball. Secret key. There we go. No, one step. One more step and we got that. How can there be 2 Mewtwo's? I don't know. I'm just the messenger. Didn't they make a second one? Because of the anime? I remember there being... Oh my, this is getting wild for memory now. Didn't they do Hoenn? Wasn't there like a big... I need to get the repel back up. Wasn't there like a Hoenn reunion thing where they had Misty in and they showed off another Mewtwo or something? Wasn't there something like that? Like, we also know there's multiple Deoxyses because they just keep bringing that up. I think we're done here now. That was it for this place. Got the secret key, so we can leave. Elephantry Wobbuffet is actually the tail, and the blue body is just a Tico. That is hilarious if so. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Now I need to actually Google. Now I'm interested, okay? Pokemon anime. 2 Mewtwo's. Mewtwo. And Mewtwo returns. Wasn't there like an anime extra for that? There's a small Mewtwo from a Genesect movie. Okay. We will ignore Detective Pikachu. Oh, what was it? There was definitely like a reunion type episode where we had another Mewtwo. Unless it was the same one, but oh, that's... They made too much, okay? Anime and canon is not ever a good thing. With my knowledge, Mewtwo has made a few appearances in the movie and other... Yep. The timelines are weird. Timelines are indeed very, very weird. Level cap is 47. 47. Let's get up to 46 before we hit plane. Just in case. Because we do have still got some trainers around. There we go. Be careful, Mr. Streamer. Mewtwo has lots of content out there if you catch my drift. Yeah, Rule 34 is a thing. Believe me, I've been around. I know how to avoid Rule 34. If it exists, it's on Rule 34. .46. Again, we'll just stay at 46 there. Be careful about it. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. No, we do not want Rain Dance. Rain Dance is really, really bad. Spending a turn to do very little is not the plan. There used to be a time my phone's news page just showed me Pokemon-related spice without warning. That is wild. Ha! Wild Pokemon. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that is weird. Okay, so Pokemon quiz. Get it right and the door opens in the next room. Get it wrong and face the trainer. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Caterpie evolves into Metapod. Yes. Right. No, that's totally normal. I believe that. You know, you do you. Whatever your Google history is, you do you. There are 9 certified league badges. No, there's 8. Pokemon quiz. Get it right and the door opens. If you want to, blah blah. Poliwag evolves 3 times. No, nothing evolves 3 times. Pokemon quiz, blah blah blah. Electric moves effective against... electric moves effective against ground types. No! I did not want to see this. Well, that day, the internet shows that you had to. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. Yes, they're not identical. There's EVs and IVs at the very least. Pokemon quiz, blah blah blah. TM28 contains Tombstony. No, because there is no Tombstony. And don't ask me about Tombstony either. Hello, Blaine. Now we might as well just use a rare candy. I was like, we might as well save that up in case we fight one of the trainers in here by accident, but this works. Actually, we could just use Blastoise as well instead of Dugtrio. Well, we'll see. Return his tomb? Yeah. Okay. Still have no idea what I'm gonna bring with me into the league. The league's gonna be wild. Blue Flygon. And Nature's, yeah. This is like a Tomb Raider knockoff. bum, 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 bum. Okay, hello, Blaine. Get screwed. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Growlithe. Blaine has a legendary, everybody. That's crazy. Magnitude 7 should probably suffice. Bum, 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 bum. That is a dead Growlithe. Blaine will never understand the magnitude of his failures. Magnitude 4. Oh, that's not very much. Why does he have a level 40 Ponyta? Surely Rapidash evolves before that. Ooh, Fire Blast? Why is that a crit? Oh, okay. Hello, Blastoise. Why? That was, I think, the payback for me making a pun. They flamed me for my pun, okay? I see now the errors of my ways. Oh, that was almost so fried Dugtrio. Ponyta evolves at level 40. Still, it was at level 40. It should have been a Rapidash. Oh, hey, there we go. There's Rapidash. There was a Rapidash. Ponyta is also Precious Baby. Fair enough. Now comes in Arcanine. Does it have Thunderfang or something that I should watch out for? Nope. Okay, more Surf. The strongest water move for ages in Pokemon. Still insane to think about. There we go. We got the badge. We got everything. Does not need to evolve because it's already perfect. Sure. Okay, so that is Blaine done. Do I want to deal with the islands? I do think I need to deal with the islands. I don't really, but sure. Blaine has been done. I should enter Tyranitar into my list. Okay, here we are, one island. Let me... We've done this. There's a lot of talking and nonsense. Get me through this. Get me through this. So much talking. You did, but... Yeah. Very funny. That's a big Pokemon Center, actually. Let's seal up. New level cap is 50. Okay. Which is actually Salaman's area, I believe. So we can grab our one island Pokemon. Maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. There we go. What do we get on one island? We get a... Oddish, but that is dupes because we already have a Vileplume. No Oddish. It reminds me I still need to send you Hypno's Lullaby. No, you don't need to send me any such things. Oh, there's also Treasure Beach. So first of all, one island. We got a seal, or was that last time? We haven't gotten a seal yet. That was last time. Okay. So on to capturing a seal. The confusing part is now that I've played so much Poké Rogue, I'm like, have we gotten this one yet? Have we gotten that one yet? Because I'm collecting all the starters as I see them. See, there's indeed a derpy friend. Oddish is baby, but Oddish is also dupes. This is where you get Moltres now, right? Yes. Yes, it is. If I wanna... Do I wanna? I should probably wanna. Let's clear all the birds. So this is a German called Eurob. R-O-B. again, there is a name redeem for future Pokemon. I've been slightly addicted to Pokerogue. I still can't get past level. I've been oh, I should keep surfing because there's still a route beneath. I've been struggling to get further because yes, if I use the Yveltal, I can get really far because it's legendary. And that's a Shelter. Do we already have a Shelter? I don't think we have a Shelter. Let me clear out some of the dead guys. Shelter. No, we haven't had a Shelter yet. Yeah, I could use the Yveltal, which just carries because it's legendary. But I also want to level some of my favorites up and get the candies to get their passive abilities and reduce their costs eventually. This is called a Mushas. I'll just wait for a second. I have currently got a Alolan Sandshrew, a Charcadet, a Cavania, and a filler Pokemon, I think. But Charcadet is so squishy, it's so absolutely useless. And you never get the evolution item. I also never got the Mega Evolution item for Sharpedo either. And getting the Ice Stone for the Alolan Sandslash has also just been a rare drop, so those three never really evolve, which means they stay baby for a long time. Let's stick with this. Which is really annoying when you actually want to do well in the game as well. So Kindle Road. Kindle Road is another route. Which is a Mankey. I believe Mankey. We didn't have that yet. Okay. How many of them we'll actually be using is an entirely different question, but I might as well. And then also I keep using the same three Pokemon, expecting a different result. Charmander, Chikorita, and Galarian Tauros. The Fuecoco has done great work early on for me. I got with Fuecoco like 50-ish. Because it gets Incinerate, which is an AoE move. So you kill both Pokemon in dual battles. And get a lot of XP really quickly. And it has a healing move, and it's later Ghost Fire type, so some stuff it doesn't even hit it. It's a really good mon. Mankey is a Menki. Menki. Here we go. Oop. Let me just quickly make sure that other stuff is working properly. Ba-dum-bum. Yep, everything is working properly. Good. Now let's head up. Do we need to go up? Up, 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 up. Have Charm then. But Charmander is such a good boy. Yes, Charmander is also great. I should actually be really, really careful about running away from monkeys here. So this is Kindle Road. We already got our Pokemon from here. Zigzagoon. Run through. Wish. So much of that. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I also really wanted to use Froakie. I feel a lot of the game is usually just grind until you get enough eggs hatching, so you get the stuff. So you get the hidden abilities, the other abilities, and the egg moves as well, because the egg moves are really, really strong. Where is it? There's the Max Repel. Because like the Alolan Sandslash has... Please turn around. There we go. The Alolan Sandslash has Liquidate because of an egg move, which is really, really powerful. Liquidate is like the better surf in every way imaginable. Curse has gone to bed now. Yes, if the curse is from Australia, their time zone will very rarely allow them to do crazy stuff. Like, time zones say no. There is Rock Smash here, wasn't there? Like, I remember the 5th of September. No, I can't get through you. I need to actually fight you guys. A few egg tokens saved up. Yeah. Don't save them up. Use them so that they hatch in the meanwhile. Oh, hello, Metal. Let's go to Copium. By now, I actually have a lot of legends now, but I don't really want to use the legends. It feels so boring to use them. Like, yes, if Valtal will sweep me through to like 150 floors. But it feels really, really boring to do so, because all you do is essentially press Dark Pulse and press Oblivion Wing, which heals it, so it has self-sustain. Whoa, okay. So yeah, the Voltal is really good, and all the legends are really, really good. Seen the way I do things, I always go against the smart things. Yes. Yeah, I've also had to decide not to. Ember Spa, was there wild Pokemon in here? I think we checked this out last time and there wasn't anything here. There's just old people. Repel. Oh yeah, right, there's also Repel, huh? HM6, this is Rock Smash. There we go. Not that we'll realistically want to use it right away. There we go. Now we need to head up, because might as well go to Moltres. Ba-dum-bum. There's also the Mount Ember encounter, yes. So Mount Ember has quite a few things. I know I didn't stay here for long because I just basically got my Pokemon, then removed myself from this place. You just had to turn. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum bum. Why is there Pokemon that beat the Dug Trio? Leave it alone. It just wants to fight people. Ooh. We actually not forget this. At least we haven't had anything too... that's mildly annoying. I didn't record the vertical. Oh well. Should be fine. Here, let's go. Cut. We got this? We got this. Another gloom. It's all doom and gloom from here. Of course we're paralyzed. Let me through. Just get air Just get air laced. Thank you. Ridiculous. There we go. Bum ba dum ba da ba dum. Let me heal stuff up, because that sounds like the smart choice. Do we have a para heal here? I feel like I asked that last time and the answer was no. And the answer is probably still no. Exactly. Okay, fine. What else can I send forward instead of you? I guess the Raichu will do fairly well as well with most of the stuff. Is a Lavados just normally on Mount Ember? In that case, we should use the Max Repel. Lavados? Moltres. There we go. There's rocks here. Do I need to teach anything the rocks? Probably. Rock Smash. Does anything learn it? Yes. The Flygon will continue to be, sadly, a HM slave. Don't you dare give me a Geodude in this rock. Don't you dare. There we go. Oh, that's just that way? Okay. Anything over here? Grass. But surely there's gonna be an item here as well. Yeah! Dire hit. That's just one of those weird ones. Nope, not that way. Not that way either. Either. Hello, trainer. Got a Flygon Alice. Yeah. It happened so late that by now I have better stuff. And when I have a Salamence, I'm not going to use a Flygon. Let's be very real about this. Flygon is really cool, but I also know that it's really weak and squishy. I love Flygon, but Flygon also has a lot of issues. Flygon's always been in the weird position of... Why did I stop spam clicking? It's always been in the weird position of being a split attacker. So, like, it has good attack and good special attack. Its moveset is always split, but it doesn't, like, do anything really, really good. And it's also really squishy. Alright, I have leftovers on here. I forgot. Egg-bomb missed. T-bolt hits. But at least Flygon has Fly. It's the only Pokemon that has Fly that I own. Well, maybe stuff changed by now. Did I catch a flying Pokemon ever since? I'm not sure. Great, now we have a second Pokemon paralyzed. Ugh. Ranger Logan. I guess might as well swap out again. 2 Blastoise. So there is a cave. Mount Ember again. No, yeah, it's still Mount Ember. It still says Mount Ember. Okay. There's rocks and everything. Don't think I've ever really been in here. Like, I've played FireRed and Leaf Green in the past, but I never really did the islands much. They weren't the interesting part. Ooh, be careful now. So close, we don't want to accidentally run into anything. Just give me the Moltres. Number again. Is it you? Are you here? My number. Oh no. Boo. Okay. This might be a clip. How do I not fail this? I think I need to push you, then you, then you, then, okay. Okay, this wasn't too bad. Never mind. This was fine. What do we get instead of Moltres, everybody? We get a Sceptile. That is pretty dope. It returned from the last run. It was like, hey, you didn't use me last time. I've returned. To still die to Lorelei. Sceptile still will just sit on the box, sadly. It's great, but it's also like not useful at all. That's not a Firebird. It's the exact opposite. It's the jungle to the Firebird. As long as there's no names for it, it will just become the German name of it. Gewalt. Troll. which I think is just like a pun on Gewalt being like force, or like Jeffrey. Okay, that's a name that is very cursed these days, but sure. Jeffrey. Yep. Yeah, Gewalt being like threat. And oh, I can't fly here. Do I just need to go away from these stairs? Probably. And Wald also being forest and everything, so they thought about stuff. So we did this onto 2 island. We need to swim there though. Apparently Flygon can't just fly there. Is it? Well, there was the entire American thing. Hence it's a very cursed name. But it's fine. Probably. Okay, now we need to sail over to 2 islands. I forgot about that. Different name entirely, yep. Agreed. 2 islanders here. We can't swim here, but we can't even fish here. Was useful? You did sell fresh water, so I will grab some of them. Also sell some balls, so I'll grab some balls. Words, everybody, words. Let's destroy this tree and grab the Pokeball. My name's Jeff. Yep. Jeez. Memes never die. That's effect Wolf, that's fine. Let's set up here. Cape Brink gives us Love Disc. Fair enough. Fair enough. We dodged it already. Might as well. Love Disc. Captured. It will probably just remain the Libiscus. Vit. They really want to be called by a Love Disc? Okay. Fair enough. If they want to be called, if they want a Love Disc, fair enough. What is in this house? Move tutor for something? No. Apparently not. It's probably because of the rare candies that they're like, no, that Blastoise is cursed. Don't you dare show me that Blastoise ever again. Is there a way to... No. There's no way to get a Pokemon here, I don't think. No, can't. 3 island. It's because of island. Ah. Be right back, Bumble. Let there be something. Okay. Fine. At least we get something for the port. Maybe. Eventually. Did I activate a repel? No, because we got something from the Cape Brink. There we go. A Venomoth we already have. Which, by the way, was really awesome at defeating Koga on its own. Come on, give me something different. Give me something new. Another Venomoth. It might end up being another Venomoth, but we also already have a Venom hat. No. We already had a dupe of them. Give me something. Why is the encounter rate here so poor? Probably because we're that overleveled for this region. Which still makes very little sense if we just beat a gym leader at 47. Give me something. Okay. Nothing here. I'm not gonna capture another Venomoth. Also, the level is wild. 15? Cray cray. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. Is there... We can't surf and we can't fish here. This place here had the big fight where we had to beat up a lot of the bikers and then head into the forest and then save a little girl from the forest and then bring it all back. Actually, save a little girl from a hypno and then bring it all back. Huh. So much. So many things. Hi, guys. Get beat up. Let me through. What do I need to do? Do I need to do something else? Do I need to save you? Did I need to do something else before? Talk to Dad on 2 Alpha. There was something. Of course there was something. Hello to Island again. Not you. Is it in this? Oh, you're the relearner. That is it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we can head there. Nothing has been missed. We missed nothing. Everything's still cool. We're right back where we were. Ba-ding. Yeah, let's beat you guys up. Coughing. Coughing should just go down to surf. Grimer also should just die to surf. Love pretending to be an evil forest witch while cross-shooting. Fair. When I re-downloaded and reinstalled Armored Core 6 because I saw people do a roguelike on it, and warning, if I have a lot of fun with it, I might even just do some Armored Core. But whenever I do that, I always pretend like I'm some kind of Gundam protagonist. Gundam launching. Woo. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. More Grimers to get surfed on. Whoosh. Bum, 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 bum. Biker Goon. Yep, I understand. Cubal Paxton. I didn't want to press Ice Beam. Well, it might still do a good job, I guess. Almost. Self-destruct is mildly spooky, but I do believe in the power of Blastoise. Muck. Surf, go. That tanked it, and it has acid armor. Increasing its defense. That doesn't help you because Surf is a special attack. You fool! I critted. That was an unnecessary crit. But that is him done. Done and dusted. Let's go to Bookview Center. Heal up. Now that sounds incredibly evil. Then again, it is just wool. There was something behind, which I needed to use cut for. Zinc. Bond bridge. Wait, was there anything for 3 island? Yes, we already tested the 3 islands. So was there anything for using cut here? I don't remember. Yes, there's a... Hey, it's your favorite. It's Pee-Pee Up. Yes, crotcheters are professional hookers. Haha. I do just want to avoid those girls. So what's going to be our encounter for this? It's a Magnemite. Interesting. It's okay. It's an okay-ish Pokemon. It's not as great in this generation of the game. I do love Magnezone. Magnezone is really dope. But Magnemite and Magneton, which... Magnetilo. There we go. Okay, I do need to fight here apparently. Irritatingly enough. I hate pressing the button. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bulbasaur, which will probably just die to an Ice Beam. Ice Beam is actually a really good cover move for the Blastoise. Next up is an Ivysaur. Should probably also just die to an Ice Beam. Just the if anything, the Venusaur would survive it though. But she just has another Ivysaur. Okay, that's fine then. Just Ice Beam everything. The entire Bulbasaur family, except for the Venusaur. Okay, let's run through. Ignore them. Got our encounter. Next up is a berry forest, which is its own encounter. And there's a lot of berries around here, I remember. Let me please just... No? No, it just looks like a berry. I think I got trolled by that last time as well. Gut. Anything around here? I think just more empty berry spots. No, person berry. We actually got a berry. Anything up here? More cut trees. Another berry. Peanut berry. Okay. So, what is our wild encounter for the berry forest? It is a Cacnea. That's interesting. Cacnea is cool. I did actually like it in third gen. I need to stop pressing that button. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Which is a Tuska? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was just like, wait, we just had this, like Nocturne, Noctuska, and no item there. Aspirberry? There's an item there. Must have. No. What else could we have gotten? It's a Pidgeotto. Which is still weird. You'd think... How do we go from Pidgey to Pidgeotto to Pidgeot? I feel like they could have done Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. Because somehow the Otto at the end sounds more special. Slugma. Oh, I'm sorry, Slugma. Did Slugma die? I don't remember anymore. I feel like it did. Get new jokes. Miltank. Everybody's nightmare in Johto. When the gym leader gets Miltank, you run away. Berries, Weeperberry, and Cherryberry. 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 I can surf around. Swoosh. Nothing there. Is there anything on the bottom of this? There is quite a few cut trees here, so there must be something special or very useless, and it's a troll. But let's just hope it's something special before it's just a troll. Bum 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 bum. It's basically a troll. It's basically a troll. It could have been something really cool. I would have even taken like a giant nugget or something. But no. It's a max ether. Of all the things, hello. Let me save you. Max elixir is good, yes. Shuckle. Child was abducted by Shuckle. Ice beam, go. Swoosh. We didn't need the crit. I'll take it. Yapapa berry. Okay. We got the meteorite, and then we can head to Bill. Make Bill happy with it. We got another moonstone. We've done everything. We've cleared the islands. We can move on with our lives. Whee! One island. All the Pokemon to replace Hypno with it wrote on to Shuckle of all things. Yep. Shuckle, Shuckle. Shuckle, Shuckle, Shuckle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Shuckle, Shuckle, Shuckle. It's been a long day, I notice. Stupidities is seeping into my brain. Hello, welcome back, Cinnabar Island. Now it's on to heading to Viridian City. Whoosh. We need to beat up Giovanni. My brain is rotting, yep. I think there's an old lettuce inside of my head. It's starting to go bad, I need to replace it. So, what do we bring in for Giovanni? Because level cap is 50. We don't need the Flygon against him. Sorry there, Flygon. Hydrate? Hydrate. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it's a Bumble Hydrate. To which still not enough water. Soloed it with Blastoise. I do expect that Blastoise will probably just solo it. I do still wanna... Let's pick up the Gengar here, I think. Could also just throw in the Sept. What do you even have as a moveset? Hold on. For something really, really bad. We also do have Overgrow there, okay. Leaf Blade, you just have a very bad moveset. Okay. So he is level cap 50, right? There. So let me do... Let me get everybody up to what level? 49? 49? Blastoise? Raichu. Although yes, the Blastoise will probably just drown it in surf, indeed. Still like contemplating mentally, like what should I throw in for Elite Four. We might do Elite Four today, honestly. Giovanni's not going to take that long, and then we only have Elite Four left. I didn't expect stuff to be nearly this fast, but it's actually working out fairly well. Bum 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 bum. Tita. Yeah, Tita is good. It's also like I have other things that are also good. That's I think the troublesome thing. Well, I guess Tita is better than Dugtrio. I think that's a no-brain. But the rest I think is almost bound to stay. There's gonna be very few things that can match a Raichu for Lorelei. The Gengar is also just really good. The Gyarados is also just really good. The Blastoise is also, like, there's plenty things that are also just really good. It's around. There we go. I need to go all the way around. Okay, fair. Oh, that's this thing again. We talk to you, fight you. You just tanking his Agatha. Yes, I know. A joke. Except being tanky doesn't matter when you get critted. Bruno would also just one-shot a Tita, but we have other things to do with Bruno, I think. Or do we? Do we have other things to do with Bruno? Yes, I think for the most part. I can surf away the Onyxes, and then there's just the fighting type mons left, which are awkward. Yeah, Gengar does well. Rock Tomb. I mean, it's not stab, but I'm not sure if Gengar is really that bulky. Are you boy? Are you bulky? Not real. Silence is also probably an option. Use fly, kill everything. Salamence is also just really strong for this. Is not, but it hits hard and can learn Psychic. Gengar, it can't. Well, it can, but it's also a physical attacker. Whoops. Oh well. Unless I already taught it Psychic, I might have done. No. Because it's a physical attacker, that's the kind of the problem. It can't be hit by the fighting type moves, but it will be hit by all the rock tombs everybody has. That's the issue. I say it's a physical attacker, but I still have Thunderbolt. Ignore it. No, it's a special attacker. What am I saying? I am dumb. I am dumb. I mixed it up with Ghost type being a physical type. Yep. Always remember. I am dumb. Once you've beat the league and champ, is that you done? It is... Yes, that is the end of me. No, it's the end of FireRed. And it'll be the beginning of probably... Because... Yeah. Stuff. I might like play in order of like the gens, which might make sense. Like, if I was to do plat next, and then I could do black and white. Black and white too, it doesn't really matter because it's still 5th gen. There goes Blastoise to level 50. Okay, I need to be mildly careful. But I could also just go wild. I need to decide until then. I have a day between. I have tomorrow to think about it, basically. I think whichever I pick, it's still gotta be good because Pokemon is good. Hello, Giovanni. Get screwed. Get surfed on. I will surf his turf. Ha 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 ha. Surf, go. Yes, we're still randomizing. I really don't like playing plain Pokemon. Plain Pokemon is really not fun anymore. I've played all the Pokemon games like front and back and normal mode already as a child. Or when they released. I do need the random to have different Pokemon. Bum, bum, bum. Randomizer does make things easier or more difficult depending on what kind of Pokemons you get as well. But mostly it's just variety. Surf sounds like you want us to do some. Well, roll for charisma. Words. Roll for Riz. Somebody in our D&D... Okay, this was fine. Somebody in our D&D group started doing that and it's like, oh my god, please shut up. You will not roll for Riz. We didn't need the crit there, Blastoise, but I still respect it. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum. I mean, I'm not judging. He's quite the... What? What? No. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, that's Earthquake. Ooh. Wait, Earthquake's actually gonna change stuff. Earthquake is really, really good. You can learn it. But other stuff can probably also learn it. The Gyarados can also learn Earthquake. Making Gyarados really good as well. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. I do agree, once you've completed the main story, once adding the randomized option is a lot more fun. Yeah. Road to 13, but your Christmas stat is like 2. Well, that's like -9 or something. -4 at least. If not even -5. So, yeah, definitely a fail. Sorry. You did not get the dragon. You didn't pull the donkey dragon. So we have thoughts. we need to go into think tank mode because we have rival first. I think it's -4 or 5. Yeah, it's -4 or 5. Rival has a Pidgeot, a Gyarados, which is basically Raichu has to be the B. Let me actually just line up the team down here. So Raichu is definitely gonna be in there because Pidgeot and Gyarados will die to it. Lorelei has water Pokemons. And Lance also has a Gyarados. Yep, and Blue as champion still has Pidgeot and Gyarados. So Raichu is the Raichu. Then he has Rhydon, and Bruno also still has Rock Ground Pokemon. And later Rival Champ has a Rhydon and not a Rhyhorn. So that means the Blastoise is probably still just a really good pick for everything related to that. Welcome in Ash Ketchum 78764, unless it's more Chinese characters, in which case it doesn't catch that. No, that's just normal characters. Okay. Coming in from YouTube. What up? What the team is this? Extreme Nuzlocke or normal? This is a randomized Nuzlocke where we only get 3 items per fight, 3 heals per fight, and we are level capped. In this case, for the Elite Four, we will level cap ourselves to Lance's level, which is gonna be 60. Except the first rival fight we'll still do at like 53 because we might as well. And other than that, there is no extra hardcore rules. Obviously, the regular Nuzlocke stuff of only catch the first Pokemon and everything. Blastoise was Ice Beam for Dragonite and Dragonite. Yeah, Blastoise is just gonna stay in here. Blastoise is just gonna be the MVP here. For Lance and for washing up Bruno's Pokemon. Lorelei is still spooky because of Jinx and the Lapras. The Lapras was really horrible last time. Thinking either Raichu still doesn't kill it like last time, or we... Because the Lapras has Ice Beam. That makes stuff difficult. We could throw in an Arcanine. I was thinking for my first randomized Nuzlocke is randomize wild Pokemon but keep the trainers the same for wild Pokemon are the similar level. Yes, I have, as randomized settings, I kept them as scaled and possible evolutions are turned on. That's the only reason I have a Gengar. And the trainers aren't randomized for me because I just don't find it fun to die to random stuff. I like actually planning ahead and thinking about stuff ahead. Because I think the skill in Nuzlocke comes from knowing what you're up against. And the T-Tar, in case your Raichu goes bye-bye. Is the T-Tar good for Laurel? I don't... It's a rock. It's either rock or ground. It's rock, so it should just die to Lorelei, right? So it's like, Like, T-Tar is definitely good. I also definitely want the Salamence and the Gengar. Because both of them are really good. Gengar has Giga Drain for some of them. Also has Shadow Ball for the Jinx. The skill in Nuzlocke is sit and hope. Yep. For those wondering, there is a multi-stream on YouTube and a stream on Twitch. Hence, I can read both chats, but I can't display both chats on stream. Because Twitch nor YouTube really like doing that. Plus, it's really difficult to get hold of a multi-stream chat to show on stream. Ooh, the shelter actually has a pearl on it. Interesting. Now, what else is possible? You have Miracle Seed still. I need to grab that. I think that's really the best picks we have. So Lorelei is gonna get wrecked by Raichu, hopefully. There's still also like the Gyarados, which is really strong for most things. Bruno hopefully gets wrecked by a mixture of Blastoise and Salamence. Agatha is mildly tricky, but I think Tyranitar can probably deal with it if it just has Crunch or something. Do you actually have Crunch? Please tell me you have Crunch. Please tell me you have Crunch. Because I can't relearn stuff. Yes, you have Crunch. Good. Because relearning stuff is really annoying. I didn't want to close out of this. You don't have anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Screw it. This is probably the best of the Pokemons that I have. Just from looking through them all. Flygon would have been cool, but Flygon is A, an HM slave, and B, a worse Salamence. Sadly, the Douglet doesn't get to be in the finale again, but it died once to the E4. It doesn't need to die against them again. Venusaur would also be really dope. Arcanine would also be really dope. Nidoqueen would also be really like. There's tons of really nice stuff here. And so far, the only deaths was Runrow. We've only really lost to Misty, and then something random happened to the Slugma. Gyara's also always good, yeah. Starters are Chikorito Cyndaquil. Depends on the game which one would be the best. And the Shiny Clefairy is not an option. Let's grab items. So the Miracle Seed, we can throw that onto the Gengar because of the Giga Drain. And we can bag the Pearl. Misty was awful. Misty always was a run-ender. She did the most damage. Definitely. That Starmie... We didn't get any grass types or electric types early on, so that just hurt people. Okay, so... Raichu's basically a done deal. What are you carrying, even? You're carrying the leftovers. Whether or not that is smart is a different question, but we'll see. So Raichu, right now, at least for rival thoughts, is Pidgeot and Gyarados. Rhydon will probably fall to you, and you already have the... Mystical Water? Yeah, Mystic Water. You have Ice Beam, Surf, and Bite. Withdraw is just kind of a meme. The Growlithe also just dies to the Blastoise. Growlithe and Rhyhorn die to Blastoise. Alakazam might also just, honestly. Because Blastoise has Bite, which is special as well, so that works. And then there's Venusaur, which I am probably just gonna have the Salamence used Flamethrower. Which you also don't have any other moves. You get Dragon Claw inside of the bridge. And we get Fly instead of Aerial Ace. It's a good question though whether we want Fly instead of Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace might just be better consistency. Yes, general rule of thumb is that Nuzlocke don't start until you get Pokeballs. Gengar is probably good as is. It's just a shame that that Ghost is always physical. Hypnosis is interesting. Aerial Ace is better, yeah. And then the T-Tar just kind of exists. Let's check through here. So any HMs that we need to teach? Not necessarily. None of these are particularly good. Strength is mildly good, actually. 80 base. If we had a normal Pokemon, otherwise this is kind of meh. Well, maybe if T-Tar doesn't have anything else, then maybe we teach it strength, but otherwise meh. T-Tar needs Earthquake and Brick Break. Yeah, I thought about that. Ice Beam is only on them. T-Tar can also have Ice Beam, that's funny, but no. Hyper Beam, Protect, Giga Drain, I believe I already have that on the Gengar. Yep. Solar Beam, nope. T-Bolt. I could throw on the Thunder onto the Raichu just because I can. Instead of Slam. I will keep Quick Attack in case it might come up. Got a scratch leg. It might come up that we have to, no other choice, press Thunder. But I hope we don't have to. So Earthquake can definitely go onto the T-Tar instead of Scary Face. Lorelai's uses Rain Dance. Truth. What does have Rain Dance on her team? only... No, nothing here has Rain Dance. Nothing has Rain Dance. You lied. How dare you? Unless something here gives rain. Nothing here gives rain. So no. The Lance maybe? Lance doesn't use Rain Dance either. Nobody uses Rain Dance, so I'm not sure what you... What are you on about? The Gyarados from Rival uses Rain Dance. That is a thing. Does Gyarados have slots open for Earthquake? I don't think we need Dragon Rage. Yeah, let's not use Dragon Rage and instead get Earthquake. It's just better. Probably. It's either that or Bite. Since Bite is actually quite weak. And Dragon Rage is always perfectly 40 damage in case I need the perfect kill. But I think, yeah, it's just gotta be Dragon Rage here, let's be very honest. At least Bite can still deal with the Alakazam and the Gengars with Agatha in case we need to. Psychic Gengar, hello. We don't need the Hypnosis, because we all know that an enemy Pokemon will always wake up instead of being actually kept asleep. Brick Break is still for Cheetah instead of Thrash, because we don't want to have the... We don't want to be locked in, we don't want to be confused. Can always teach Rain Dance to Blastoise instead of Rain... I don't think that's really good. I don't really think it's good. Flamethrower is already on you. Cheetah could have it, but doesn't really need it. Aerial Ace on somebody? Cheetah could have Aerial Ace. Do you have anything that's really bad on you? No, I think the rest of this is actually mildly fine. I just don't like the Rock Slide being on 90, but Rock Slide is also good. I don't know what the secret power is, and I'm not gonna play around with that. I think this is fine. Any carryable items that are particularly good? Don't think I have any. Quick Claw, well, we might as well just give something Quick Claw just in case. Throw that onto the Cheetah. That is it. Let us bring them up to 53. I do not like advanced strategies. It's different. I don't... See, if I Rain Dance, I need to then switch into Raichu. At that point, Raichu takes damage, and I'm not sure. I don't trust the enemy to not crit it. I think that is... Now, let me actually save before I misclick, because that has happened quite a few times in the past. I'd rather not. There we go. But yeah, I have to... Let me speed this up. I'd have to switch out the Blastoise then, which is kind of a... Dragon Dance? No. Do we set up anything? Oh. Oh. This is rough. Dragon Dance is really good. +1 attack and speed. Could make the difference on a heal turn. Could make a big difference on a heal turn. Yeah, we ditch Bite. We ditch Bite. It's too good. It's too good. Let's keep leveling. If that Bite was a Crunch, I'd have kept Crunch. But since that Bite was a Bite, there we go. bum 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 ba-dum ba bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba. Salamans has returned in the shape of copium. It shall carry us. I think aerial ace is still better than fly. Yep, stop learning fly. I'm sorry. Your entire dream in your life was to learn fly and you are denied. But you have aerial ace. You're fine as you are. You only need Dragon Claw now from Victory Road. I think we're about as good as it gets. So we do not need Nightmare. And then is the T-Tar. T-Tar, T-Tar. This team should be really, really good. Copium, 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 copium. Okay. We can go shopping once we're there. For now. Raichu's in first slot. Raichu is indeed in first slot. It's up to Rival. Where it all began. Let's go. Final stretch. Home stretch. Pidgeot versus Raichu. This is a deja vu in every way. Thunderbolt. It got parried by Static Body. That is funny. But it doesn't matter because the Pidgeot should just die here. Yes, it did. Good. Next up is a Rhyhorn, which is weird for me. We can safely switch it to the Blastoise. Takedown shouldn't do too much. Nope. We can surf. Surf the turf. Bam bam. Dead. Good. Next up is Gyarados. Gyarados. No, that's Venusaur. Okay, they are switching stuff up. Okay. We need to head into the Salamence. It will likely... Okay, Intimidate helps, but it'll just have Razor Leaf, which is special anyways. And we tank that. Like there's no tomorrow. And we have Flamethrower. Dealing with the Venusaur. Salad Mince. Ha. Yes, it's a salad menace. Ha 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 ha. Razor Leaf does again very little. And we can Dragon Breath it just for the fun of it. It actually tanked the Flamethrower this time. Did it tank it last time as well? I don't remember. Next up is Gyarados, which I don't really care about. We got intimidated, but again, I don't really care about it. I feel like we can probably just Dragon Breath. Let's go. That's a crit. Okay, I'll take that. Leer? You're really gonna use Leer. Okay. Welcome back, Bumble. Oh, were you already back? I don't remember. Too much happened. Too much strategizing happened. The final team is this. This is the team we're gonna bring to E4, unless something really bad happens. Let's not jinx it though. Dragon Breath, go. We've had 2 Intimidates now. We might as well just spam Dragon Breath. Here we go. And our Kazam. We should be fine to just press Dragon Breath. Psychic shouldn't do that much to us. Yep. We're good. We're good. This honestly just confirms that I still strongly believe we would have won last time if the Rhydon hadn't critted. I strongly believe that Salamence could have carried the entire fight if Rhydon hadn't critted. Oh well. It has only been 12 hours of my life spent on this again. Mildly ironic, actually, that I am gonna be done with... I'll have uploaded all the shorts relevant to the last E4 attempt towards the end of this week. And then I might as well just upload the new shorts for this E4. Ooh, there's a berry. We need to actually grab all the berries because I believe there was a citrus berry around here as well. I think it was towards the end. Looking because I need to get those summer shorts done. That is all good, all good. Surf, go. Me and my Blastoise be chilling. Yes, we do have the soul badge. There's also E4 encounters we can get. Oh, Victory Road encounters here. But I don't really care about them. So what do we get here? We get a Mudkip. We could have a Swampert again. I think we'll save it this time. It doesn't need to die again. It'll just be for the box. We could have had a Torchic a while ago as well. We're always collecting like 2/3 of the starters, but never getting all of them. Place Blastoise with Mudkip. No. No. Mudkip had its chance last time. Blastoise gets its choice this time. I also really don't wanna spend like half an hour pressing rare candies. Bum, bum, bum. There's a berry. A Aspia berry, okay. Well, there it is. The third member of the Hoenn. I think we've gotten... We rarely got Gen 2 starters. I know first time around we got the Totodile, which was dope. Oh, this I think was the citrus berry, exactly. Let's see what we get in here. So Victory Road itself is a different thing, right? Wait, what is it? This is Route 23. Actually, we don't get the Mudkip. Never mind. The Mudkip is part of Route 23. So it's not allowed. Mudkip is not allowed. Don't forget the original Patat. True. In the Cursed Run. We need to bring the rock over here. So what do we actually get? I hate HMs. Who can learn it? Do you have a full moveset? I don't think you do. You don't. Okay, withdraw can go away. Now Blastoise is strong. But yes, the Mudkip is cursed because we can't have it. Because it's still part of Route 23. But whatever we get in Victory Road, we can have. Like now. We get a Drowsy. I do not care about you. But I will capture you. Just so that I have you. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. There it is. Ooh, that's good, Rosie. They have full enthusiasm for a Pokemon that's just gonna rot in the box. We get a Traumato, like traumatized, but also tomato. Okay, let's keep pushing the rock. Push it, push it, push it. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Be very careful. Bonk, and we could have had another Kinworm here, which is also cool. Imagine the evilness of running double Mance. That would be funny, but no. Let me... I don't want to have wild encounters here constantly. We've gotten our encounter. We don't need all of them. Okay, run. Oh, this is that spot. If I had animals like that, I'd be traumatized too. Like a Minecraft villager. Huh. Thunderbolt. Crush, crush, crush. Huh. 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 It's all you do all day. Like a Minecraft villager. Bonita. Probably also just fall to T-Bolt. Boom, boom, boom. Again, Raichu being the slayer of all. Turning chickens into Raichu fried chicken. Turning fish into fried fish. Fish and chips. And turning apparently flaming horses into forbidden food. Right. Pixar's being rowdy. Big nose, big toes is what she's basically saying. Ooh, Ninetales gets to survive. Ugh. Bum bum bum. Raichu, no. You really had to use a hyper potion. You evil. T-Bolt, go. 'Cause this time kill. There we go. See, it's not that difficult, Raichu. You can do it. You just need to annihilate them. Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. So there was Dragon Claw to the top. The top one here was Dragon Claw. The other one was a rare candy, which I'm not gonna grab again. So we can teach Dragon Claw, because it's good, to Copium. Tita can also have Dragon Claw, actually. Yes, Copium can have Dragon Claw. Yes. Yes. Is there anything I can replace here? It's kind of difficult. Rockslide, Rockslide is stab, so I kind of want to keep Rockslide. Yeah, I think I'll stick with what I have here. I might change it up just for Lance once we get to Lance. That might be what we'd end up doing. Oh, it's screwed again. Basically, keep Tita as is until we get to Lance. And have Tita then learn Dragon Claw instead of Brick Break, I think, maybe? Will we hit the thunder? We hit the thunder! Thunder? It's thunder. Lightning and the thunder. That's a very dead round. And it critted as well. I'll take it. Ivysaur. We'll hit another thunder. Drumroll, drumroll, drumroll. We hit another thunder. Will it crit? 70% chance to hit a thunder. It didn't crit. It didn't kill either. But it was funny that it happened twice. In a row. Now we can just Thunderbolt. Oh, you had to Hyper Pop. Bum 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 bum. There's a crit. There's a crit. I'll take it. I'll take it. Go, go, Raichu. Can we hit the extra thunder? We do. We hit 3 thunders. This is like a Mega Kick all over again. This Raichu is going mad. There's a Charmeleon. Can we hit another thunder? 4 thunders. 4 thunders hit. Raichu's playing Zeus right now. You get a thunder. You get a thunder. Everybody gets a thunder. Can we get a 5th one on the Charizard? We do! What the heck? Oh, wow. 5 thunders. Wow. That is insanity. I do. But picks remain... Ooh, please do not screw this up. Remain PG-13. I think that's around the... That's about what I want to achieve here, is remain PG-13. Bum 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 bum. The choke. Well, let's see. Can we hit a 6th one? Go, go, go. No, we missed the 6th one. It would have been too funny. Let's be fair, 6th one would have been very sacky. We already hit 5 of them with a 70% chance. T-Bolt, go. Honestly, this might just deal with the Machoke on its own. Yep, it does. That was crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Give me a room, a rubber room. The room that was rats, and the rats made me crazy. Crazy? 55 is fine. Again, level cap 60 now for Lance. There's no rare candies once we start the gauntlet. We will just go in with level 60 and then fight our way through. Once we enter the gauntlet, there's no more leveling. There's just fight, 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 fight. Daisuke has been beaten. Good. I just need to figure out where the rest of the rocks need to go. There's also an item here. Sandstorm. Sandstorm is actually pretty interesting, but I think that T-Tab creates its own Sandstorm. You need to deal with that, dude. We need to throw down a rock, I believe. Do we need to deal with you? We do not. There's a hail. It's also interesting. Interesting, though, that we got 2 wet... The next step. Literally the next step got us a wild Pokemon. Run away. Let's reapply the repel. Whoosh. Whoosh. Grab the full heal. That's actually pretty decent. I think I need to push a rock from somewhere. I think I need to push... No, I can't push that rock. What do I do? Do I need to go down? Do I need to do something? Am I being dumb? No. We did this. And then it's this. We push that rock onto the button. Where's the other... Where's the other rock? Or did I need to... Oh, did I need to push the rock from here down? That might be it. No? Is that not it? No. Yes? Wait, we did that already, though. I'm confused. Children's games puzzles are confusing. We did that. That's just a rare candy. Then we end up here. We hit that button. Go through here. We beat you up. We need a rock for this button. Where is the rock? Oh, there's a stair. Oh, there's a stair. I can't help it, I don't remember this. Yeah, yep, I feel that. I've just been here like 12 hours ago, apparently. But Executor. Ugh. Ugh. Can we hit the thunder? We can't. I think our times of being evil with Raichu has ended for now. Woof, 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 woof. Top left. But no. No ignoring. But it wasn't top left, it was top right. And you said yourself, oh no, never mind. Okay. I should heal the Salamence afterwards. There goes the Executor. Cloyster, I'm mildly scared about, except you're an ice Pokemon, so I can probably also just Brick Break you. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That should also... why am I greedy? Why am I greedy? Oh. Copium, no. And you use a Hyper Potion. I thought it would kill, okay? I was very sure it would just kill. Salamence is really strong and it had Brick Break. It was super effective and everything. Actually, electric Pokemon are really scary for this team. I can only kind of hope that you can tank that for me. Sandstorm is fine. Actually, doesn't that increase our defense as well? Spark doesn't do much, okay. Man, that was... So instead of Salamence, what do we do instead of Salamence now? I guess now we have to pick up Arcanine because we needed Salamence primarily for the Flamethrower. So that's what's gonna happen. That was always the plan. Yep, there was never a difference in that plan. Brick Break, that shield. And kill the Sand Slash, please. Nope. There is no replacing Salamence. Yep. That is fairly sad. Crunch actually is probably very weak because he has very little special attack. Oh, hey, there's the Arcanine. Intimidate doesn't help me. Really doesn't help me. Earthquake? Earthquake. That is it. It survives on 1 HP. Come on. Ah, but I get burned. But the sand rages and kills the Arcanine. Bonk. Oh no, not Salamence. What do we get? We get max revive. That is rude. Do we have a... Do we have a burn heal? Yes, we do. We do need to probably do this now. Man, that really sucks. Wait, where's this rock need to go? All the way over here, I think? Yes, I do believe so. There's that. Survival. No. The game may say it, but I will not do that. The game is like, you were stupid, we forgive you, but I'm like, no, I live with my mistakes. I accept my own stupidity. I accept my own greed. I still had very high hopes that Brick Break would just kill. Wait, is there anything else down here? There's a rock there to get us up. Okay, so we just push this rock through here. Dunk, 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 dunk. But yeah, I guess instead we get Arcanine. It does the same. It fulfills the same role. Lance is no problem despite not having Salamence because we're just going to use Blastoise for the ice attacks. Mostly. Thing is, if more stuff dies, that's when we start struggling. There's this dude, but I feel like we need... But what do we need? I don't actually know what we need. Can ignore you. Go through here. This is a path. This is a rock that we need to chuck down for some reason. And this is an exit. And this gets me through here. Elbow off. The bathroom, free mouse from master. Oh. So now we have... Oh, I didn't want to fight him. Now we have a rock down here somewhere. Persian is fine. Persian will probably just suffer against bite. Not bite. I wanted to use surf. Oh well, at least Payday doesn't really do anything. And at this point, we might as well just bite again. I'm still really annoyed about the Salamence death. Are you already Psychic Pokemon? I think you are. It isn't effective, so no, it's not yet. I might just use Strength then. It's all kind of weird because Surf is also not going to do much because it's a water type. Golduck down. Tamer Vincent down. We need to head down. And we have the rock here. Yep, good. Did we need to push it in front of the stair? Yes, we didn't. No, we didn't. We just needed to push it. Push, 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 push. Because we can't get the rock tile up again if we push it down once. So yeah, we just have to do this. And then the stair, the ladder next to him opens up. Oh no, I didn't want to run into them. Is it a double fight? It is a double fight. Ugh, it's a double fight. Nido King and Nido Queen. I can't press Surf. And Raichu's gonna be in pain. I think we just kind of have to Ice Beam and swap out the Raichu for you, because what are the chances they have an electric type move? They are more likely to have like something like Earthquake or Earth Power. I just have to do this. This is really rough though. Intimidate helps to a degree. How much does Ice Beam do here? Ice Beam does kill the Nido King. That's good. That's huge. Body Slam we're fine with. Oh, we got Para. I can't heal Para yet. We just have to Ice Beam there. We have to probably just hit the Hyper Beam onto the Nido Queen. And hope that we kill the Nido Queen this way. We do. That's good. Okay, good. They're dealt with. Sheesh. Shish kebab on sticks. Oh, I have another trainer here. Ah. Everything's getting parried now. Gengar, go. Oh, I can dodge him. Oh, good. I don't need to deal with him anymore. I can just head up. And get lost in this maze again. Oh, stop getting lost in the maze. There we go. Indigo Plateau. We did it! We've arrived, and now I need to... Now I need to... grab the Growlithe. And say goodbye to the Salamence. I'm so sorry, Salamence, for my own greed. I was a fool. But at least we can then have an Arcanine. It'll basically fulfill the same job. I hope. As long as nothing goes wrong, it'll fulfill the same job. Now on to going into super rare candy mode. Basically, the one thing I wanted to try and avoid. Takedown, sure, for now. I don't know what else I can get. Back in the super giant snap. That's annoying. Let's go. Yep, let's go. Flame Wheel, sure, instead of Otis do. This is very silent for you guys, because speed up would otherwise go... Instead, you can hear me go... which is much more nice than listening to the game go... The game goes... I go... Silent and streamer just yaps. Yep, streamer yapping is... If you don't come for streamer yaps, then I don't know what you're doing. Agility we don't really need. Bum, 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 clicky, clicky. You can also hear the ASMR of the controller probably going click, click, click constantly. Because I see it spike on the microphone overview on OBS. So you guys can see that there is a clicky, clicky going on. But whether you guys actually notice it is a different question. We have level cap of 60 due to Lance. So that is exactly what we'll do. Reach level 60 with everybody. Wait, we need a Firestone. Wait. Wait, I forgot how this works. There we go. Hey, there we go. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-dum. There we go. Arcanine. Woo! We got him. We got a legendary, basically. Kind of. Now let's continue leveling. It probably missed extreme speed now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Oh well. We never needed extreme speed in the first place. We just needed it to have flame attacks. Go, go, go. Everybody up to 60. I wonder if the power is still gonna be... It's 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Woo! Gardos, go. 54, 55. And yes, I'm counting so that you can miscount your crochets. Also because the powerless has made it actually mandatory to not screw up. You're 54, 55. Skull Bash. Is that relevant? The first turn then attacks in the second turn. Oh no, 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 no. It's a 2-turn move. Hell no. 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Woo! And Tyranitar. Tricks on you, I'm not counting stitches at the moment, so ha! Aha! Come on. There we go. Good. So now we can heal. And we can sell our possessions that we don't need anymore. And move into the Pokemon League. Sell. We no longer need the rare candies. There's no leveling inside there. We no longer need the escape ropes. We no longer need the moonstones. Oh, we can't sell that? Oh, okay. We don't need the revives. We do not need the Everstone. We do not need the leaf stones, nor the X speed, because that's a cheaty item. I can put the stuff on probably the T-Tar or the Arcanine. I'll see. I'll see in a second. We don't need the cleanse tag. We don't need the nugget. We don't need the accuracy. Crouching is still good. We don't need the max revives. We don't need the max repels. We need the thunderstone. We don't need the big pearl. Nor dire hit. PP up might be good for something. We'll see though. Pearl. Okay. So. What is it with the Arcanine? I guess that's the big question. Flash Fire, 170 attack. So you're actually a physical Pokemon without extreme speed. Ugh. How do we move Relearner? Move Relearner. Move Relearner. FireRed. Or is that a post-game thing? 2 islands, and you want mushrooms, which I don't have. How do you get mushrooms? Oh no. Found as held items by paras. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help. I know you think it helps, but it doesn't. Pokedex. Do we have paras here somewhere? Probably. Pa. P for Paras. Did we not even see one? I'd be very surprised. Did we really not even see one? Coughing, wheezing. Really? We didn't even see one? Persian? Baticate Pidgey. No, we must have missed the Paras entirely. Is there anywhere like a good 2-slot here which would make sense for Paras and Parasect? Probably right here. That's probably where they would be. So we didn't even see one in the entire run. Sheesh. So I can't even go around thieving. And they cannot be found. So no extreme speed for me. Yikes. Okay. Gem case. What do we have? We could throw strength on it. Let's see what else we have. Still a physical attacker. Hyper Beam might not be bad. Still a strong move to have, especially instead of Helping Hand. Flamethrower is still the main thing it wants to do. Yes, it is special, but I don't care. Venusaur will die through Flamethrower. We have... do you learn Earthquake? You don't. Shadow Ball is physical, but no. Brick Break? No. Flamethrower you have. Rock Tomb? Nope. Aerial Ace, maybe? Yeah, okay, Aerial Ace at least. Instead of... Flame Wheel. Flamethrower is just better. And we do have the charcoal on it, so that still helps the flamethrower. And that is it. Overheat is also decent, but nah. Okay, I think this is just gonna have to be it. Okay. First Elite Four is Lorelei. And she sends out a Dugong first, so we will have to go with Raichu here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, no, before I'm being stupid. Fully restores HP. Let's grab like 11 of these at least. Max potions, let's grab like 11 of these. Full heals, we grab 11 of these. And I guess we might as well then just grab more full restores. Because we have the money. We might as well grab everything. Okay. Is this what we're gonna go with? Probably. Yep. This is about to be take 2. I just got a deny spice on Pokemon. I've spiced Matkibin for a Coco. That is funny. Hello, Lorelei. You last time killed 2 of my Pokemon. Don't you dare repeat that. Are you ready? It's nice how she says that. It's how she asks us if we're ready. But she doesn't actually give us the the quote to say no. Dugong. Raichu. We forgot the vitamins. I will press the vitamins after this. We will Thunderbolt because we're gonna stick to safety here. At the very least, the first few guys here will be... We got a crit. Okay. Did we need it? I don't know. I'll take it. Is the first few Elite Four will actually be mildly easier. Bum, bum, bum. Cloyster. Cloyster killed the Salamence before. In a way, Lorelei killed the Salamence. All Cloysters are the same. Slowbro is also a Water Psychic, which should also just die to Thunderbolt. Lapras was the issue last time. Slowbro dies as well. So far it's going exactly like last time. We killed the first 3 and then Lapras happened. And then Lapras happened. Thunderbolt, go. Please just take it out. This time Raichu is so much stronger. Come on, Raichu. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You did it! Yes! The menace has been defeated. Now it's just the Jinx. I think we can just deal with the Jinx. It has Ice Punch, and that's it. I think we'll be fine. We have 160 HP still. Attract is weird. Right, you fell in love. I don't really need that. Please just hit the Thunderbolt and let's be done with this. Mobilize will have great. Let's see how much the Ice Punch does. Okay, that does 54. We got frozen! This is a replay of last time. Oh my god. Freeze. I hate freeze. The Arcanine can well, it can definitely tank it, right? Wait, what's your defense? 119 special defense is 107. You have 119 and less physical defense. So Arcanine can probably just tank. We can do this. It's just typical that we got frozen. Don't freeze. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Good. Get flamethrowed. Oh. Good. Lorelei done without a loss. Last time we lost 2 Pokemon here. Last time we lost the Did we lose Raichu here? We lost our Jinx. And we lost Alakazam here last time, yes. I remember. Let's use the full restores. And Raichu. And might as well just use... not the ethers, we will probably still need them. Let's just heal up the Arcanine. And let's use up the thingies. So we have a Calcium which raises special attack. Which is probably good for Arcanine, even ironically. The others are fully EV trained, well, not like skillfully EV trained, but they're EV trained enough. We can use Iron as defense for you. That should probably work. So that the Tyranitar can tank more. Protein is attack stat, which should probably go into the Tyranitar. We're talking here about like 2 or 3 point difference, realistically. Special defense stat. Arcanine has to tank a Razor Leaf, so might as well. The more the better. HP up is just in general good. Might as well also just give that to Arcanine. Carbo's speed, might as well also just give that to Arcanine. And the rest is nothing. Good. So that's Lorelei done. Next up is Bruno. Bruno is... It's gonna start with Onyx, and then we have fighting types. I'm contemplating using Gyarados here. Because Gyarados will at least resist the fighting types. Rock Tomb could hurt, though. But we're also very fast. It's kind of weird. Blastoise can probably also just deal with them. Except Gengar probably also just deals with them. Gengar also has the Giga Drain to deal with the Onyxes. That might be what we'll do. That might honestly be what we'll do. Press Giga Drain a couple times against Onyx. Hello, Bruno. Bum, 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 bum. There's an Onyx. There goes Gengar. Press Giga Drain. Kill Onyx, please. And good, that is a one-shot on Onyx. We needed that. I mean, it is 4 times effective, I think, so yeah, that was always going to be a one-shot. Then comes Hitmonchan. It can't hurt me, except with Rock Tomb. It is its weakest move, but it's also still relevant. But we can just press Psychic. So I think Gengar can just take down Bruno on his own. Oh, it survives on 1 HP, Jesus. How much damage does Rock Tomb do then? It does... What is that? 20-something? 30-something? I think we'll be fine. Oh, she uses heal. He uses heal. We can Psychic and just stick to our guns. And hope that this... Okay, this is great. Okay. I was also just going to say, maybe this high rolls this time. Or mid rolls, in case that was a low roll. Then is Onyx. We can Giga Drain again and heal up the damage we took. Bum 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 bum. There goes Onyx. Bum 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 bum. Machamp. We have to Psychic again. Machamp also just has Rock Tomb, but is also really, really strong. Scary Face does nothing though, that's good. Speed fell. That's the second minus speed we have. We're not fast in it, but only bulk up won't save it. That's good. And the last Pokemon it has is Hitmonlee. So we can probably still deal with Hitmonlee then. Because he actually literally has nothing. He doesn't even have Rock Tomb. So Hitmonlee just dies. Oh, Foresight. Okay, Foresight helps. Psychic? Should probably... Well, it also has pretty good special def. But it also dies. Gengar sweeps Bruno. Good. Exactly what we needed. Next up is Agatha. Which is probably also just a Gengar sweeps Agatha. Because we have Shadow Ball for most of the things here. And we have Thunderbolt for the Golbat. Is there anything else we have available to us? We could also go for the Despotar. Be very safe about everything because it's Dark type. A Despotar, Tyranitar. Which means we want to have... No, Crunch is special is the thing. Which makes it weird. Probably still works. What do you have? Would you have equipped the Quick Claw? Don't we have the shades on something? Or did we have the shades on you? We have the black glasses on you. Let me actually take that and put the black glasses on you then. That makes more sense. And instead put the Quick Claw on you for now. Because I think the Crunch is definitely just gonna be better here. Hello, Agatha. Let's see how Agatha goes. Bum, 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 bum. Last time Agatha did take away the Swampert, which was the shot that I uploaded today, actually, with the curse. Ah, the curse. Forgetful me. But yeah, we can just press Crunch. Earthquake we can't use because they have Levitate. Double Team is really toxic. Please just hit. Thank you. That should also just kill. Black Gases boost, it's also on a T-Tar. It has Stab. It's super effective. That should deal with it. Next up is Arbok. Which is something I can actually... Ooh, Intimidate. I can, however, just press Earthquake against it. That might work. Screech is annoying because that does reduce our defense harshly. Earthquake might still just kill the Arbok, though. Oh, well, Crit works as well. I accept. You know what? After the last E4 encounter, I accept all the luck I can get. There goes a Haunter. I'm mighty scared of things being dropped harshly. Mean Look doesn't do anything. You can't escape, but that also doesn't help you, so I can just Crunch and kill the Haunter. Which I don't know if Mean Look still works after Haunter dies. Golbat. Whoosh. Golbat should probably also just die to... Rock Slide can miss, but that might still be good. Air Cutter does nothing, that's good. Rock Slide should just kill the Golbat. Good. Good, 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 good. Very good. Then is the actual Gengar. The actual Gengar was really annoying last time because of, like, the amount of times it used Hypnosis. But I think we can get through this without dying. It's the best thing it can do is do nothing. Hypnosis! It's the repeat of last time. It's literally the repeat of last time. This Sandstorm continues to be MVP here. Sludge Bomb. Let's see how much damage that does, because it is physical and we do have a defense down. It does nothing. Good. We woke up. We used Crunch. Okay. Go, 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 Tyranitar. There we go. Easy. Clean up. Cheetah doing work for Agatha. There we go. We needed that. Next up is Lance. We will go ahead and use a heal on the Cheetah. Lance plan for Lance was using Blastoise because we do have access to Ice Beam, except Gyarados is in the way. So we need to actually Raichu first. Except Gyarados, are you weak to ice? You're not. So yeah, it's Raichu first to deal with Gyarados. And then we need to swap into dum bum dum bum dum ba dum bum, and then it's on to Blastoise. Here you go. Here goes Lance. I would have loved to still have Salamence for this. He's Flying Water. Yeah, the water type makes the ice go away. the ice weakness go away. Okay, we can T-Bolt. It should take care of Gyarados. Yep, good, good, good. And that much was very, very certain. Next up is one of the Dragonairs. I need to swappies into the Blastoise. Safeguard is fine, that doesn't really do anything. Making this switch very free. Now we can just Ice Beam everything else. Good. Good. Good, good, good. If we can keep this up with everything else, then we'll golden. So everything's also faster, so this T-Wave that it has might hurt. No, we are faster. We are faster? Blastoise is faster? Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Okay. I did not expect that. I'll take that. Dragonite also doesn't have anything to deal with the Blastoise, so we just continue Ice Beam. Ice Beam to victory. Go, 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 Blastoise. Yes. Good. We might actually win this time. Aerodactyl. Ice Beam. Ooh, Ancient Power comes through. That shouldn't really hurt, though. Okay. That is a very dead Aerodactyl. It survived. Crazy. Surf. Let's just press Surf because it's Stab. And if it's just one time super effective, then it doesn't matter because it's still gonna be one time super effective. Right? Yes. Good. Right choice. Okay, Blastoise took care of Lance. On to Champion. Last time we did defeat half the Champion's team except for the Rhydon and the Venusaur, I believe. So we can actually stick with this because Raichu has to deal with the Pidgeot. We do need to heal up the Gyarados. Gyarados, I say, the Blastoise. Yeah, I think we're fine. We can't level up. We have to just do this. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Love the music. Okay, Pidgeot versus Raichu. Just like usual. Thunderbolt, go! Annihilate it. Make Raichu fried chicken out of it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, Pidgeot down. Next up is Rhydon. Rhydon is evil, but it can't deal with... So it has two choices here. It's either going to use Rock Tomb or it's going to use Earthquake. Earthquake we could dodge with the Gyarados. Rock Tomb would very hurt the Gyarados. So I think we just go into Blastoise here. We can definitely survive. There's Earthquake, so Gyarados could have done this. Fair. Ooh, that's actually, what, 50... 80 down to 30 is 50... 54. 54 damage. So we're not dead to crit. We can surf in safety. Blastoise should kill the Rhydon. Blastoise does kill the Rhydon. Okay, good. Rhydon doesn't end a run again through a stupid crit. We're done with that. Venusaur. Here's the moment where Salamence would have carried us, but instead Arcanine has to take over that role because we screwed up. Is that... Oh, it's Solar Beaming. So we need to kill you now. Flamethrower, go. Please. Arcanine, please. Yes! Good. Arcanine did the job it had to do. It had to press Flamethrower. That was legitimately the only job it had. And it did the job really well. Gyarados is out, and Gyarados has Bite, Thrash, Dragon Rage, Hydro Pump. Good question is what we do. I think we just go into Raichu. I think Raichu can probably tank this. Whatever it has, and then we're probably faster. Unless it uses a turn to Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is actually fine, because that only does 40. And we have leftovers. I think we're fast, and even then, it has nothing that's super effective against us. So Thunderbolt, yeah, Thunderbolt works. Yeah, we're faster. We're good. That should just kill the Gyarados. That is a very dead flying fish. Come on, come on, come on. More. Alakazam. Can Raichu also deal with Alakazam? I think Gengar can also, but Gengar is also vulnerable to Alakazam in the same way if we switch into it, I think. So I think I just have to T-Bolt here. How to finish the Baby Mouse multi. All is good. We're dealing with this. We can actually do this. Maybe. Ooh, Psychic does hurt, but we get to survive, and I think it's still not going to kill us here, except for crits. We're faster. So that's a dead Alakazam. And then he only has an Arcanine of his own, which we can easily go into stuff with. Raichu probably cannot tank anything this Arcanine throws at us. If he uses Extreme Speed, Gengar can tank it. Then he's forced to use Flamethrower. But we should rather just go into... one of them. Which of you is more tanky? I mean, probably the Blastoise in every way. Yeah. Yeah, Blastoise is more tanky in every way. So let's go for Blastoise. Hopefully it can just take a Flamethrower and or Extreme Speed. Hey, we're back. Whoa. It's 8 o'clock, everybody. It's actually before 8 o'clock, and OBS has decided to disconnect, as usual. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'll wait until people say something that the stream is back, because that's kind of annoying. Bum, 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 bum. I think we're back. Yep, good, good, good. Damn it, OBS. OBS decided to just disconnect because it's nearly 8 o'clock. Champion is done. We did just surf the Arcanine. The HP bar dropped as the disconnect happened. We did it. Oak is coming for his grandson because grandson failed and I did it. We did it. GG's. He finished it finally after nearly 30 hours. Because last time we had 18 hours in this. Plus these 12 hours roughly. Give us 30 hours of Pokemon FireRed to victory. Even with a big oopsie at the end of losing the Salamence. This is still great for us. Raichu. Tyranitar. Gyarados. You can watch the VOD. Wait, you can't. I don't actually know how YouTube does it. Anyway, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hall of Fame. Oh, 13 hours in this save. Gary's running away, crying. Oak is proud of the grandson he never had. Oh, okay. We did it. So for next time, like I said... yes, I do. Pokemon FireRed version. There we go. Oh boy. This was a fun game to Nuzlocke. I think the most of this game came down to, can you survive getting through Misty? Because I think Misty is the big challenge. Because once you beat Misty, you have so many choices to beat Surge and Co. Then you have Giovanni, who can be a real pain. Random trainers are always a pain. And Elite Four as a gauntlet is pretty rough. But I think this is the right way to do the Elite Four. Charizard. We didn't have a Charizard. Maybe it thought we had... Oh, maybe it's just going to cycle through the starters. That's also very possible. But I will think about what the next game will be, because the next stream is going to be on Thursday, so in 2 days. Or the day after tomorrow. Which is actually a movie. Anyway, distractions. I will either go for Platinum or I'll go for Black 2. Black or White 2. We'll see. We'll see. I think the biggest problem I have with going to Gen 4 is that there isn't a lot of Gen 4 Pokemon in Gen 4. There's a lot of Pokemon in Gen 4 that are actually just evolutions from previous gens, which makes Gen 4 really nice. But it's also just gonna be... Well, 3/4 of it is gonna be samey. But I'll see. I'll see what I pick up. Bum, 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 bum. We'll just go through the credits here. Other than that, I have a lot of shots to upload now. Oh dear. I'm currently scheduled till Friday. And then I need to make more shorts. No. Shinx though. Shinx is great. Yes. I also like the Turtwig. Turtwig to Cherry is also great. Gabite for Garchomp. Garchomp would be dope. We could... Chimchar's okay. I like the 4th gen starters a lot more than I like the 2nd gen starters. But I think my favorite is still gonna be Turtwig. Big Tree Turtle is too dope to pass up on. Piplup has to be my least favorite of that trio though. I don't really... like... Empoleon is cool, but something is not clicking. Then... what else is in Gen 4? I mean, I love Electivire, but again, getting back to the topic of it's basically just a better reskin of Electabuzz from before. Chimchar best boy, says Bubble. Fair enough, fair enough. There's also Scoregro. What's it called in English? Gliscor. Gliscor is dope. I love Gliscor. But again, evolution of a 2nd gen Pokemon. Starly is okay. Like, yes, Staravia is cool. But it's also like a basic thing. I'm not excited to get a basic Pokemon. Hey, there goes Stream Elements. We finished the game and I decided to repost it because of the disconnect. Great. Well done, Stream Elements. Anyhow, I will continue with my thoughts. We did it. We beat the game. We beat FireRed. Stream Elements about to be timed out someday. And with that, I will check who to raid. That would be a smart thing to do. Which means I can turn off the audio on Twitch. Thank you. I can stop the recordings because I don't need them to be there. And is there anybody online from friends list? Nope. Then I will just go through Pokemon Fire Red, I guess. Raid is your cue to leave? Fair enough, fair enough. So anybody else playing Fire Red right now? This one has a VTuber avatar and is playing Fire Red. Nuzlocking this charity. Interesting. Might as well. Hey, might as well. Nuzlocking with charity sounds like a good thing to do. We did beat it. We did beat it. We didn't lose. We did beat it. We got the Hall of Fame entry. We beat the game. We beat Agatha. One-handedly. Beat. And had a marvelous battle with the Champion Green. We did it. And we're now back in Power Town. We're all happy. We did it. But yeah, we're gonna raid, but that's on Twitch's side and not on YouTube's side. Going to Aki now. They are doing a charity stream apparently with Pokemon, so might as well. With that though, I wish all of you guys the best. Have a great time. Have a good day. And I will see you again on Thursday around 20 o'clock CST, which is 16 o'clock. Wait, no, that's 19 o'clock BST and 14 o'clock ETD. There we go. Times. With that though, have a great one. Take care and bye-bye.